What is up, my gamers? Roboguap Gaming here. So I've been MIA for the past few days. I haven't done any videos. I haven't done any shorts. I have no footage for any games. I have been in the thick of it. This weekend is Father's Day weekend. Um, I am in a retail business and I'm not as busy as I would have been at my previous location of my retail business. I came to a different location in Texas. I opened a building for a massive scale, well-known business. I don't want to give too much info on it, just because of copyright or whatever. Maybe later on, once I know more into it, I'll talk about it. But it's a well-known business. Father's Day weekend is usually a busy time for us. I'm currently shorthanded. I have just a few people in my specific department, so I've been working. I'm going on 7 days tomorrow, Sunday. Today is June 14th. Tomorrow is Father's Day, June 15th. I am as well a father, so I just kind of want to make a video over what's going to be coming up in the next few months. Man, I always have to burp in the middle of these videos. I'm sorry. Drinking adult beverages is probably what it is. So, like I said, I have an idea of what I want to do. Path of Exile is currently getting a massive update, massive upgrade to the end game. I dabbled in it, but I kind of want to do some more deep dives into playing it. I've been playing a lot of Destiny 2. I'm not just a Destiny 2 channel. I just kind of want to make this video to let it be known that I do play other games, and I am involved in other communities, or not. I wouldn't say deeply involved, but I do have an interest in Path of Exile, Path of Exile 2. I play Magic. I've done shorts on Magic. I've done shorts on Destiny. I've done some shorts on Clerics Obscure, Expedition 33. I used to play a lot of sorry, I'm just kind of I do these videos on the fly is basically what you're dealing with here. Apex. I used to play a lot of Apex. I was never really big on Call of Duty because I caught on very early on that I feel like they have all the tools, and they're just putting it in the next Call of Duty every year. And I feel like Call of Duty's looked the same for the past however many years Call of Duty's been around. There's hardly any graphics updates. There's hardly anything really big that shakes up the game. And one could say the same thing about Destiny 2, going from Destiny. I mean, it took however long for them to go to 60 FPS on the game to go into PC. But I like the game. I really like the game. Borderlands, I like Borderlands as well. I want to get Borderlands 4 when that comes out. I want to get the new, the new update for Destiny 2 when that comes out, the Edge of Fate. My channel is going to focus on whatever, and I hate to be like this, but it's going to be what I'm playing at the moment. Right now it's been a lot of Destiny 2. I'm trying to get my characters unlocked so I can have access to subclasses. I can have access to the dungeons. I still haven't bought all the dungeon passes for the game. Maybe I'll get that as soon as Edge of Fate comes out, or right before that comes out. I was hoping to have all of them by now, but they did this drop with the dungeons to where I didn't need to do it for Ghost of the Deep. I didn't need to do it for Spire. They ended up putting it free for everyone, so I never bought the keys. So that's really cool content-wise, and I'm trying to kind of figure out how I can make a video for new players for those dungeons. But this isn't a video for Destiny. This is a video for what I'm going to be covering and what's to come. So Path of Exile just had a massive update, like I was saying. So I want to get a day of just straight Path of Exile. I'm not an expert on it, but I do want to kind of see if I can get some players interested in that game, because it's a really, really great concept, and the devs on this game are amazing. They take feedback, they put their face, out there. And we're talking the main head guys. They're going on camera, on stream, taking questions, and they're doing live streams. It feels like every month for what's to come and what they're going to be working on. So if you've never played Path of Exile, I highly recommend that you play it. Try it out. If you've played Diablo, it's just like Diablo, but I would say better. And I'm not really big on these genre of games, but I really like Path of Exile and what they do, how the loot works, how the in-game looks. I honestly have never made it to in-game on 1 or 2, but I'm so invested in this these 2 games that I paid for the early access for Path of Exile 2. To where I can have access when it becomes free to play for everyone. But I've already been involved in playing a little bit of Path of Exile 2. But Path of Exile 1, it's very in-depth. It's very, very grindy. It's very, very rewarding, but it's also grindy. So I want to make some videos on Path of Exile the way I've been making videos on Destiny 2. So this is just kind of a layout of my channel and what I'm going to be focusing on. So you're going to see a lot of Path of Exile, you're going to see a lot of Destiny 2, you'll get some Magic the Gathering. I really haven't narrowed down how I want to make a Magic the Gathering video. A lot of Magic the Gathering streamers and content creators have just done, oh, this is my deck, here's me playing a few games, and here we go. I kind of want to do the same thing with Magic as I'm doing with Destiny, and you'll probably see a video here in the next few days over Magic, and me just kind of going over what is a Magic card, how to read a Magic card, and how you build a deck. And I'll probably do a whole video on just building a quick deck, and the synergies and all that. So if you want to get into Magic, or you know someone that plays Magic, you can better understand what they're looking at when they play it, or when you watch a streamer on Twitch or YouTube that's playing it. That's something that I'm going to be doing. And I mean, really, I don't have a set list of things that I'm doing, but I haven't put anything out for a few days now. There's a lot of content creators, people getting sponsored, well, not sponsored, but they're in the Destiny Creator Hub or whatever it is. I'm very early on in my channel, and that's not to say or to downplay the amount of people that have joined my channel, because I appreciate every one of them. Right now I can count them with my fingers and my toes, but not really. There's 15 on my channel currently, and I thank every one of them. I appreciate you guys, but this is just the beginning. I really want to narrow down what's grabbing everyone's attention, and I really want to get people involved in Magic and Destiny. If I can get to the point where I got a grasp on Path of Exile, I want to do that with Path of Exile. These games that don't seem attainable, or it's like that's too much. The biggest thing with Path of Exile is that their skill tree is ginormous. But I promise you there's a method to the madness of that skill tree. And I'm starting to get the hang of it. A lot of people just make builds for Path of Exile and people just copy them. I really want to, narrow down like, hey, this is a build you can do, and this is what builds into that build. And this is where you start. I've seen a lot of people just make videos that, hey, this is the build, this is what it does, and end game, here's end game, and that's it. But there's nothing really like in depth. It's kind of like, just trust the process kind of thing with the builds. So I just want to put a video out today just because I'm here in my workspace by myself. Nobody's home. The dogs are chill. They're not barking. If you ever hear dogs during my streams or during my videos, I have 3 dogs. So they're chill right now. And I just wanted to kind of get a video out to get everybody involved or informed, I should say, of really the direction that I'm trying to go with my channel. I'm not going to stop Destiny 2. I'm not going to stop Magic. And I'm not going to stop on Expedition 33. I kind of want to get back into Apex. I really am looking to maybe eventually upgrade my PC on memory. And that's honestly the thing that's holding me back right now is I'm maxed out on my memory. I just got this PC and Destiny takes up a majority of it. I had a buddy that wanted to play Call of Duty, and I had to delete Call of Duty because it just took up way too much memory, and I wanted to play some other games aside from Call of Duty because I'm not really big on Call of Duty. It's not my favorite game. I've never been a Call of Duty guy. I was a very big Halo guy, and Halo I know had a small update, but I'm sure another Halo is around the corner, so maybe that's an avenue I'll take down the road, get back into Halo. But it's just really hard to balance being in a management position at the place that I'm at. This is a very, highly rated, highly I guess viewed company, so the standards are above and beyond, and I hate to take away from my channel. I hate to take away from putting out content. Maybe I'll take some time off to make some more content when the Edge of Fate comes out. But I just really want to keep y'all informed and let y'all know that I know this stuff's dropping. I will be making videos on it. I will be breaking it down as much as I can to make it to where y'all can understand. And there's a lot of games out there that I really like. But yeah, I had a comment today on a guy that was like, "Hey man, can you kind of speed up the video? You're kind of dragging for me." And he put like little dots in between all the sentences and stuff. And I promise that it won't always be like that on my videos. I'm gonna maybe start doing like a mini little script or something to kind of keep the video moving. But I really slow it down because I want to make sure that y'all grasp and attain the knowledge that I have to give, and as well I want to give the knowledge in an understandable format, because that's what matters to me the most, is that y'all understand and y'all able to grasp what I'm trying to teach or inform or whatever it may be. And it's just gonna take time. I mean, it's a work in progress. These long form videos are new to me, and I just really appreciate all your time that y'all been taking to watch them. But I'm gonna cut this one short today. Again, if y'all are wanting to see anything different, comment. follow, and I will work on making sure that I can get y'all the most in-depth and broken down information to where y'all can actually understand and get to where y'all want to be in these games. So if you got any suggestions for my videos, or if you have anything you want to contribute or add or anything like that, as always, I am open. I am appreciative of any input and feedback y'all give. So really want to thank y'all again. The 15 of y'all that wanted to subscribe, saw something in my channel that y'all like, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. It means a lot to see that number go up. It means a lot to see the feedback and comments, positive or negative. I appreciate it. You know, we can only grow if we have feedback and criticisms. So thank you all again, and y'all have a good one.